Hi friends, I'm Udita Lal Barua and welcome to my channel Conscious Buddha. Today I'm going to read you my book The Magnet. So let's go and get started. You are not just your physical body, you are the magnet that attracts energy. You could attract either negative energy or positive energy depending on your mindset. So don't underestimate the power of your mindset. Everything around you is because you attracted it. If you become money magnet or the love magnet, then you don't have to run behind money or relationship. It is going to come towards you automatically. For it to happen, you need to change your mental attitude. I totally understand change in attitude does not happen overnight. It requires a strong will and time. But nothing is cakewalk in this life. You need to put effort initially, practice it till it gets into your subconscious. Let it become your habit, your daily mantra, your discipline, your routine, and then you become your new or higher self. And now you don't have to stress about things to come to you. It just follows you wherever you are. It requires certain degree of change in your attitude even to understand the fact that whatever is happening around you is because you attracted it. Now, to understand it deeply, please make it a point that pains and traumas are unavoidable. Everyone born on this planet has to undergo pain. Even gods, holy men, whoever born on this earth underwent a period of darkness and isolation. So what makes you an ideal human? You should be like a sponge which absorbs everything. You need to develop ability to tolerate pain. And the next one is understand and analyze your situation and take full responsibility of the choices that you took in your life. Until and unless you keep blaming others for your own problems, you will never develop the desire to change it. There are various types of losses we face into our lives: monetary, relationship, property, loved ones, mental and physical well-being. These losses could be so severe sometimes it might leave you shaken for a lifetime. So what could you do to get out of these losses? It is your own attitude. I have a friend who lost her newborn daughter due to cardiac arrest. She couldn't even hold her newly born daughter into her hands and she had to bid farewell to her just after her birth. She underwent a lot of physical and mental stress. But now she runs a small community help center for all the moms living in that area who faced child loss, and that's how she is able to lessen her as well as thousands of others' pain by simple act of sharing. Sometimes sharing is the best way to come out of your pain and change the world around you. Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich has mentioned greatness begins only with a strong desire. The first step to be like someone or who would you like to become starts with a strong desire. While Neville Goddard in his books has always applauded the power of imagination and feelings. See your highest self in your mind's eye. Imagine you have already achieved your goals. Pay attention to your feelings. Are you feeling joy, honored, humbled or grateful? Be in this feeling as long as possible. I have already spoken about power of emotions in my previous videos. Emotions are the energy that sends out your desire to the universe for it to manifest. Hence, it is required to pay special attention to your emotions. Wrong emotions might send wrong signal to the universe. In short, imagine in a way that your goals are already achieved and be in that emotion or feeling for as long as possible. Anytime you find yourself getting drifted towards negative emotions, bring yourself back to the same emotion by using the power of imagination. Then comes the power of will or the willpower. Willpower is like fire or the fuel that keeps the engine going. Success does not come overnight and there is nothing in this world that can take place of persistence. Instead of being resistant, be persistent. Goal means grow, outshine, achieve and learn, and that's how I see goal as. Goal is always about being the best version of you. Goal is your innermost desire of what you want to become or like whom you want to become. That one part of you that keeps talking to you that you are more and you belong somewhere else, or that person, whoever your idol is, if he can achieve everything whatever he wants in his life, then you can too. And that is your inner voice or your purpose, your goal or your inspiration or your inner self. And once you are able to hear your inner self, then comes the art of mastering your skill or practice, and it's the practice that makes men perfect. Finally, success cannot be measured in terms of materials that you have gained, but in terms of how happy and how well you have lived. People doesn't love you for your coats and boots that you wear, but how much you have impacted their life or created difference in their life. A part of you will always insist you in believing that it is the money that defines you, but money is just the byproduct of who you are and what you are. You have to choose between what the world wants you to become and what you want to become. And at last, nothing will matter you on your deathbed apart from your own regrets. The way you live should be that you should not have any regrets while dying. And that is what your goal should be about. Hope my material will help you in deciding your purpose in life. Thank you very much.